Hello and welcome back. In today's video, I'm here to give you 5 things which we learned from the game against Middlesbrough. The game did finish 0-0. We got a draw. It wasn't a defeat, but we definitely should have won the game. Before I tell you the 5 things which we learned from it, please can we smash the like button? When international break happens, my videos don't do as well. So smashing the like button on today's video will help the video perform a lot better. So can we smash that like button? Can we hit 80 likes for today's video? So let's talk about the first thing which we learned from the game, and we all know it. It's not taking our chances. Previously in other games, we have not created as many chances as we did against Borough. So that is the good thing. We are starting to create opportunities. We're taking advantage of being in these attacking areas and creating clear-cut opportunities. In fact, we created 6 big chances throughout the whole 94 minutes against Borough. But unfortunately, we weren't able to put one of them in the back of the net. 19 shots at goal, 5 shots on target. Asgard, he missed 2 big opportunities. I felt the second one he should have done a lot better. It was on the volley, either side of the goalkeeper, and that goes in my opinion. He had so much time as well. His eyes were on the ball. The first one, I can understand him missing that one, although you could argue and say it's a lot easier, but he did have a defender on him, which made it a little bit difficult. But the second one, unmarked, he was watching the ball, either side of the goalkeeper, that goes in my opinion. He's someone that has a lot of confidence midweek. He scored against Cardiff, so you would have put a lot of money on him actually scoring against Borough, at least one of those 2 chances, in fact. Elijah, he missed a massive chance. He should have done a lot better. You could argue and say he had 2 chances because Morris had a shot, great save from the Borough keeper, and then the rebound, if he was a little bit more alerted, it was good defending by the Borough defender, I have to be honest here, but he wasn't able to put the ball home, and if he got there first, he could have, directed that goalwards, and yeah, we could be celebrating 3 points if we took any of our chances. It's not just Elijah. McGuinness also missed a couple of chances, so it's not just Elijah Adebayo. Morris had more half chances. Nordas had a massive chance in the second half. We need to do a lot better. But like I said, at least we're actually having chances now. We are taking advantage of being in these attacking areas. We just need it to click in front of goal. And that kind of does bring me on to Elijah Adebayo, because we can't keep having a striker that doesn't have any confidence. But for the last 3 years, he keeps going on a run of games where he's not scoring a goal. And we can't keep relying on having a player in our team that's just not confident in front of goal. We can't keep saying, he just needs a goal off his backside and then the confidence will come back. We can't keep saying that. We're at business end of the season. We can't keep playing players that are going to keep missing big chances. He should be on at least 12 goals now. He's missed 27 big chances throughout the season. You could argue and say he could be the top goal scorer in the Championship if he actually took more of his chances, and we definitely would be in a much better position. Now, I don't want to just point fingers at Elijah because it's not just him. Of course, you can look at the defensive aspect of our team. If we didn't make half the mistakes at the back as well, we wouldn't be where we are. If we sacked Rob Edwards a lot sooner, we wouldn't be where we are. All these different things. So it's not just Elijah not scoring that's causing us to be where we currently are in the Championship. There's multiple reasons why, but what doesn't help is we're at a point now where we need to try and get out of the bottom 3 and try and stay up, but one of our strikers isn't scoring goals. In fact, it's not just him. Morris isn't scoring goals. Brown's not scoring goals. In fact, Brown has the best goals per 90 stat than any player in our team. He's got 0.30 as the stat. The rest are all below Brown, which isn't good enough. Morris needs to step up. We need Nordas now to step up. A lot of pressure on him as he's the new signing. We need Ali to also get a few goals as well. But this does require Matt Bloomfield to change the striker partnership now. We can't keep going on like this. We need our strikers scoring goals. We need to find a way, because I know it sounds simple, but you don't score, you don't win games of football. So we need to start scoring goals if we're going to stay up in the Championship. Moving on to a player that I don't know if I'm the only person that feels this way, but I don't think he's quite the same player after coming back from his injury, and that's Alfie Doughty. He created 3 chances yesterday, but then he got subbed off by Matt Bloomfield. In fact, since Matt Bloomfield has been in charge of Luton, Alfie has come off 6 times. He's only completed 90 minutes 3 times. Is the injury still impacting him? He definitely doesn't look right to me. The quality in the final third is definitely lacking from Alfie, so I don't know if it's a confidence thing. I like to think it isn't a confidence thing. He does seem like a player that is just self-motivated. He has that self-confidence. But what I have noticed is the quality from him in terms of crossing the ball into the box just isn't there. Don't get me wrong, there was some nice passing display from him and the midfield down on the left-hand side. But in terms of in the final third, when we're in these attacking positions, I'm not seeing enough from him. The same Alfie which we did before the injury. But what do you think? Do you think Alfie is performing like he was before? Or do you think, yeah, his performances haven't been as good recently? Moving on to a particular area which Alfie is also involved with, the defence. The defence was fantastic. I cannot knock the defence at all yesterday. The fact that Borough didn't have a single shot on target is great work by our defence. And I wanted to talk about Makosso as well. Again, he's played 4.5 games so far in a Luton shirt. And the one thing which I found this season is our defence get dribbled past far too easily. And in 4.5 games, Makosso, only one player has actually managed to get past him successfully. The rest of the players, Makosso's kept up with, he's recovered extremely well, he's won the ball back. What a fantastic addition he's been since coming in against Watford. Now, I understood why it took so long to get him into the starting 11 because he was new to the country, he's still a young lad, lots to learn. And with our defence as well, it hasn't been great this season, so you don't want to put a lot of pressure on him. But wow, the performances, doesn't matter who he's starting alongside with, whether that's McGuinness or Naismith, his performances have been outstanding. McGuinness as well, I thought he was brilliant, unlucky not to score a goal. Bell also performed well, and the fact that Cal Naismith wasn't in the starting 11 also shows me that we can defend, we can do it, we just need to do the other thing, which is score goals. But I'd rather be in this position, I'd rather be in a position where we are strong at the back, we're staying in games a lot longer. All we need to do is get that luck in front of goal. I'd rather be in that position rather than the complete opposite. And that kind of does move me on to my final point. We are still in control if we want to stay up in the Championship this season. We do have to beat the teams around us, of course. We've got Hull next, massive game. 8 games remaining, in fact. We've still got to play Hull, Derby and also Stoke. If we beat Hull, we go 3 points away from them in the Championship. And if you look at the last 5 games for Luton, we've averaged 1.4 points per game. If we carry on with that 1.4 points per game, we will get 11 points, 3 wins and 2 draws. That would put us on 46 points. Now, if you look at the form table over the last 5 games, we are currently 14th in the Championship. So we need to keep this going. We need to keep not losing games of football. We can draw a couple more games as long as we don't lose them. Big games coming up. It's quite frustrating because every team we've got to play left in the Championship this season has got something to play for. So that does make games a lot more interesting. Both teams want to go at each other and we need to make sure we can get out of these next 8 games as many points as possible. But look, we are still in control as long as we win our games and beat the teams around us. So that's how I am going to end today's video. Please drop a like on today's video if you did enjoy it. Let me know down in the video comments what you learned from the game. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. Don't forget to follow me across all my social media. The links are in the description below and I'll see you guys in the next video.